Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Circle of Kings.
One of my friends told me that I brush my teeth weird. I don't really know what they mean by that, but tell me if I'm doing something wrong.
This girl will get taken out and she'll meet a guy she likes, and suddenly she'll want to be taken seriously, and that guy will be like, and she'll be like, why don't you you're disrespectful. She'll call her friend, be like, he's disrespected me. He was like not treating me like a lady. They'll cry. What did I do? And meantime, this is what their TikTok videos look like.
Nothing objectifies women better than the women themselves. I'll bet you that her single mother is her best friend.
I left the man that I loved.
It is crazy how many women go out nowadays with their mothers or daughters or whatever it is. It's just like, you know, a woman that's looks barely older than the daughter, or actually looks a lot more than barely. And what, a 30-year-old with like an 18-year-old or so? I actually see that dynamic pretty often nowadays outside.
For the man that I deserve. I was in a relationship for 10 years and decided to leave that relationship because he was no longer the man of my dreams. He was a good boyfriend and he never cheated on me, but when it came to alignment and what I deserved and what I wanted and saw for myself and my future kids, I wanted to give my kids the best possible father I could, as well as like the best possible life I could give them. Love is not enough for that. So I left. It took me years of contemplation, but now I am in pursuit of finding the man of my dreams again, because you're young, you're hot, you might as well live your best possible life, especially the one life that you have.
I mean, take your own advice, girl. When you were young and hot, I think that went out the window already.
One body that you have. Like, don't waste it away on settling.
It sounds like she left him for a man that left her after she gave it up. Thank you for leaving him. He deserves much better.
So I just found out that I'm not hot. And this was based on a really humbling experience where I'm trying to get 4 men together to help me move a really heavy object from point A to point B. Not a far point A to point B either. And I can't do it. It can't be done. I'm in hell. I've tried for days, texting every man I know. Can you please come help me move this heavy thing? It's a piece of granite, by the way. I think we can use that as a gauge. Number 1, can you get a group of men to help you move a heavy object from point A to point B? Number 2, how far can you get them to move it?
I can agree, when you're young and hot, it is much easier to get these things done back in the day. But nowadays, men are just turning away, even if you're young and hot. We're not going to put our body on the line just to help you.
Because what I need is a piece of granite moved about 15 feet. Cannot gather 4 men to do that. Oh, I can't. I'm going to be hung over that day. Oh, I can't. Football is on. Wah. Number 1, they don't make men like they used to, because how come nobody wants to be helpful? Little helpless old me? You want me to pick up the granite slab? Why?
It's funny how she's making fun of, wah, what are you doing right now? You're literally whining on the internet about people not helping you and that you're too weak to be able to move something.
You're not being helpful. Number 2, I need to level up.
I'm sorry, but this is not telling of how hot you are. This is telling of how many men that you've placed in your friend zone. And it sounds like they all exited themselves without you even realizing. Because if you think that men are just going to give all of that effort, all of that time just because you're attractive and you're literally just sitting there and you're not reciprocating anything back, they are over that. They would rather have a true friend that they're putting effort towards, or they'd rather have somebody that's wanting to be in a real relationship with them. It's that simple. Stop trying to expect things from men when you're giving them literally nothing back.
She's not ugly. Her personality is. I'm a straight man and I can easily get 4 other men together to move something heavy. It's called having real friends.
So my body count is 500.
My best friend will come and help me build anything. You know, if I need help building stuff or just doing stuff with tools, he's in, right? Because I'm not that great with tools. I'm not that great of a carpenter slash, construction person. Where my buddy is, he used to work in construction. He already knows. He's like, what, you doing something? Why didn't you call me? You dumbass.
And it got me thinking, what is the average person? Like,
I'd be right up there with you, girl, except my dad kept saying this stupid phrase throughout my childhood. It was so redundant. What was it? Oh, I love you.
Wow, I don't even know 500 people. And 500, that's no woman. That's a public utility.
I guess she had the same idea. Let's see if you can pick up a guy at Home Depot.
For you guys that don't already realize it, having the skills of building things and getting your hands dirty, not being afraid of that, is extremely attractive to pretty much all women. So the concept here of a woman going to Home Depot looking good and walking around trying to find a single guy, like, it's good, right? The ideas behind it are good. She wants to find a man that is not afraid to get his hands dirty. However, many women have tried this, and it oftentimes does not work because those men at Home Depot are not looking to hit on a woman. They are just looking to finish their project, okay?
Like, who goes to Home Depot? I'm like, you know what, guys? Go to Home Depot. You can find all the single ladies there. That's where you pick up all the good women is at Home Depot. Not wood or tools or, you know, anything like that. Paint. No. It's where you get women.
Home Depot, Lowe's, it is like their peaceful place. It's their work zone, okay? They're in work brain. So if you're a woman that is trying to do this, you need to be a little bit bolder than what you typically would be. You need to say something to him. You need to approach him. Just make sure, especially if it's a weekend, to look at his hand, okay? Because most likely if it's a man on a weekend, like mid-morning, early afternoon, he's probably there because he's completing a task that his wife sent him there to do. Other than that, ladies, good luck, and men, good luck finishing your projects.
I can guarantee that she will find a husband, just not hers.
Men don't care about women's money. We don't care about women's competence. We don't care about women's height. We don't care about all the things that you care about in a man. Attraction isn't symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. So you became the man that you want. So all these other guys that you're meeting, they don't qualify for you. But the only guy that did meet your standards, guess what? You didn't qualify for him.
I don't want a man who's only going to judge me based on my size.
You just called him short. We don't want a woman that's only gonna base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8".
I didn't judge his character.
But okay, but you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you. The same way he doesn't qualify for you, with your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for.
You're a big girl. Oh.
I was never
My
speaking down on
fifis.
you. I was speaking to the queen in you. All human beings, we got the fool in us or the king or the queen in us. Like the man, he has a fool in him, but he also has a king in him. And that woman should always speak to the king in him. A woman has a fool in her, but she also has a queen in her. Me speaking to the fool in you would have been you just as good as...
Imagine crying because you get treated the same way that you treat men.
If you're courting someone...
He's not even crying because of that. He's crying because she's fat and she doesn't qualify. I think that's the problem that women have is when they don't qualify for a man. Oh, the misogyny.
You gotta let her know that she's the one for you, that you want her, and she should be on the pedestal, no?
Generally speaking, yes, most men operate like this, but I don't think it's conducive to anything good. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a lot of guys in your DMs?
Of course.
Okay. And those guys in your DMs give you a lot of free attention and a lot of free compliments.
Okay.
Right? Now, do you ever give them a chance?
No.
You just prove my point to be accurate, that when men pedestalize women, it doesn't work, and you're the prime example. Gotcha, bitch!
Just goes to show that if you treat a woman like a celebrity, she will treat you like a fan.
Study on date psychology recently revealed that 48% of men 26 to 40 years old have not approached women in the past year, and 60% of men aged 18 to 25 said they haven't. In the entire data set, 30% of men said they never approached a woman in person before. Ever.
They actually went into the reasoning behind these men not going and speaking to women. And I believe the list was scared of rejection, scared of like an HR response or being reported or Me Too'd in some way, shape, or form, not being successful, and just not feeling the need to walk up to women anymore was also one of the...
My men. And not feeling the need thing is because of women, right? Men still love women. But men have found out it's just not worth it.
The many answers that men gave on the list of reasons why they no longer approach women. So it's interesting out there.
Nothing makes a woman commit to moving a relationship forward like a man who isn't interested.
See, sometimes, by the way, guys, they use your date. They say, I'm just going to do dinner, right? Just dinner on the first date. I'm a good girl. I don't go out and drink. Drink all the wine at dinner, though. Goes down real smooth. And then you know what they do? They leave you at the, oh, bye, thank you. Walk around the block. Hello. They call their friend. Oh my God, he was so stupid. I would never do that again. Ew. But I got like this really good meal and I'm super tipsy. So where are we going? Where am I meeting you? And then they meet their friends and then they go out and they hook up with some rando that night. Oh, they got the pregame going on from the wine you paid for at dinner.
Another reason why men are walking away from women. And then they wonder, where are all the good men?
Would you rather one evening with me or a year's supply of this sandwich?
Let me tell you something, a pastrami sandwich never asked me to Uber them home at 3 a.m. A pastrami sandwich never gave me no lip or attitude. A pastrami
This guy's so New York.
sandwich.
Men are in trouble. Girls these days are too arrogant.
I choose sandwich.
These poor men. Somebody said pastrami. Oh my God. Pastrami for a night or pastrami sandwiches for a year. Somebody else said the best part of
Oh, those nightly pastramis, not the greatest.
pastrami is that it lets
A little
you
fishy.
eat it in peace. I actually didn't realize there was a sexual innuendo in that one. I was just like, oh, you just get to eat in peace.
The modern Western woman is no longer an ideal worth fighting or protecting. Just get out of the way. The best way to defend yourself from a punch is to make sure you are not present when it comes to a strike.
You're saying men need to be leaders, take initiative and stuff?
Yeah, that's the bare minimum.
So what if in a relationship you're dating a guy, your boyfriend, let's say you've been dating a year, he's like, I don't like how revealing you dress.
Breakup?
Really? You think the
Then
relationship...
you should go find someone that dresses
So you
like
wouldn't
long
just to be,
skirts
but hold
and
on.
stuff,
But he wants to stay with you, and he'll stay with you so long as
Then
you
he should
dress
suck
more
it up.
modestly.
Then suck it up.
That's not really you following his lead. Then he's saying, "Hey, look, when you were single, you're acting like a single girl. You're going to the club. You're gonna stop dressing revealing. You're gonna stop posting thirst traps on Instagram."
I don't know. Like, you shouldn't be with an insecure man.
Why would that be insecure? Why do y'all want us to lead? And if we lead and we're like, I'm not comfortable with how you're dressing.
That has like nothing to do with leading. Like, you're just like wanting to change us. Like that.
Asking a man to lead you and to step up as a man, but you are refusing to respect him.
Right. You respect us here.
It's not him trying to change you. It's you being a respectable woman for him as he's leading you.
Notice how they are offended of a man changing them, but are perfectly okay with changing a man.
I hate to break it to you. I think that we've just got a very, very selfish culture of women. And to any women out there that say I have internalized misogyny or anything like that, that would require that I have a problem with women worldwide. I do not have a problem with women worldwide. I have a problem with Western women. And if you think that I'm just like making this up out of nowhere, reflect on the fact that there are Western men that are flying out east to find wives.
Yep.
Are Eastern men coming out west to find wives? No.
Nope.
Where in the world are men flying out in droves to marry American women? Nobody wants us. Why?
I mean, some Jamaicans and some people trying to get, their passports and things here might.
We're big, we're selfish. We don't want to hear anything. You can't tell me to eat less. You can't tell me to change my life. You can't tell me it's not about me.
Divorce laws are also a good reason why not to marry a woman in the West. Most of the Western women here are extremely self-centered, takers and users, arrogant, with nothing to be arrogant about.
Today's my birthday. What is you doing?
I don't care. Your birthday is a regular day. You was born today. Happy birthday. That's it. I told you happy birthday when 12 hit, and that was that. I told you happy birthday. What you want me to do? Bow down to you? Like, what you want me to do? That's your problem. You think everybody owe you something, and that's no. Here.
You just took off your wedding ring?
Did I just say I don't want to be with you no more? Why would I keep it on? You want the watch you bought me?
I don't know if this is a skit or not.
Yeah, they can have that.
Are you fucking serious?
Why are you cussing at me? I don't understand why you're cussing.
What the is your problem?
So now you're getting mad.
At least you could have faked it the whole day during my birthday to make me feel good, okay, on my birthday, and then break it with me tomorrow.
What? That's even worse. It's even worse.
Listen, I'm just
We are grown adults. We can't communicate.
It's on my birthday.
We can't communicate.
But on my birthday.
Who cares about your birthday? I don't know why you keep.
I'm somewhat in agreement with her. I was like, who cares if it's your birthday? If she wants to break up with you, she's gonna break up with you. I mean,
Saying that.
So that was born. I could have celebrated my birthday with my family or friends or somebody.
But you don't even mess with.
Mess with who?
Your family friends. whatever. I don't even care about you or your family or what y'all going on.
So we don't care about my family no more either?
They yours.
She just gave you the best birthday present ever. She showed you her true self. Please let go and let God bless you with a woman that will treat you the way you deserve to be treated.
Women are hypergamous. For her to be happy, for her to wake up in the morning and look at the guy and be like, yeah, this is the best that I can do. Because that's all that hypergamy is. You want to look at your boyfriend, you want to get a text from him and read it and think to yourself, yeah, this guy's like the man, right? As soon as you look at that guy and you're like, he's not anymore, then that's when women tend to wander. There's a lot of guys that obsess with hypergamy and women will never be loyal to you and blah, blah, blah because of it. But it's a loser's mindset and they generally take the wrong approach. If you recognize that women want to be with the best version of a male that they can possibly get, why not be that guy? Why not learn how to make money? Why not stop being fat? Why not develop some style? You can go right down the list of all those things.
Well, I can somewhat agree with this, right? Because I think a lot of men just gave up. They don't think women are worth it, or they don't think they have to do anything. It's the same mindset back and forth now that, you know, when women say, oh, you got to accept me as I am. Now men are kind of saying, like, look, I don't have to be rich or do all these things to get women. You kind of do, right? Just like you want the best possible mate you can, they want the best possible mate they can. It's just money usually is involved when it comes to that for them.
Right? Like, be the guy that she wants.
Hypergamy is satisfied when you are not there. This is the point that I want to get across. She can't value the safety, the security, the protection, and the guidance that a masculine man brings to the table unless she knows what it feels like to not have it. Think about that for a second. If she doesn't know what it feels like to not have it, if she doesn't know what it feels like to miss it, she can't value you. You're always there, you're too available. If a masculine man is calm, stoic, sure of himself, self-reliant, and needs nobody, okay? She doesn't know this unless you prove it to her and constantly demonstrate it over and over. She doesn't know that you have these traits. It's not like she can just look at you and know. These are internal high-value traits. You're going to have to demonstrate them. How do you demonstrate them? By passing her tests. She will always test you.
The most important thing is to never ever argue with your woman or be pulled off center or emotional. Be the adult in the room and know you don't need any woman to survive or be happy.
So in a few seconds, you realize why a lot of women are single. So when you look at yourself, what would you say you need to improve when you're dealing with the opposite gender?
Nothing. Shit, I don't think there's any flaws. I don't really have any flaws.
I just don't think there's
What I
any
need to
flaws.
improve?
Yes.
Probably his timing.
Wait, your timing or his timing?
His timing.
No, it's about you though.
Oh,
you
what
need
do I
to.
need to
Yeah, what do you need to improve?
It's this thought process have never even crossed their mind.
No.
You see how she jumped straight to you?
Cheating has always been one of those things that are considered vile in any culture throughout history. But there's nothing like the cheating that goes on in today's world, especially with men whose wives end up cheating and absolutely ruining their lives.
So hypergamy is kind of like an evolutionary theory that women will monkey branch socioeconomically across or up only, and that if they're in a position where they could monkey branch up is most often the time they would leave you. A strong, stoic, not very emotional, understands what he wants, is very direct, takes the lead, opens the doors, takes the male role fully. And a man that understands why that's so important is a man that has a really good opportunity or a really good shot at having a long-term relationship.
True.
I believe that when a woman loses respect for you, she stops loving you.
Ladies,
I can agree with that too.
If a man has nothing to offer you apart from love, run in the other direction as fast as you can. And yes, men should be competing for you. If you don't have one of these, you are not officially taken off the dating market. You're welcome.
There's nothing you can do to make anyone happy or love you. Enjoy your time while it's good and move on with your life when it's over. 100% true. Women are always looking for a bigger, better deal. Remember that when you choose to have kids with them. You think she's madly in love. It's just your turn, bro.
An old man literally just stopped me and said, I don't mean to be rude, but you are absolutely gorgeous. And I looked at him and I was like, and I just turned around and like, and then I'm thinking like, is this just me deeping it too much? Like, is he actually just like trying to be nice? And then I'm thinking, wait, no, that's me, my people-pleasing brain switching on and trying to like excuse the fact that he just
outwardly said that I'm absolutely gorgeous, which is just like so unnecessary.
Some women you're not going to please. The reason that gentlemen stop being gentlemen is because of videos like this. Because it's a very nice thing to do. And I'm sure this guy was extremely polite. He's an older guy. And you know what? He's from a different generation. He's from a generation where you could compliment a woman and they would appreciate that compliment,
True.
say thank you politely, and go about their day. He's not used to these modern women.
She stopped being beautiful the second she started talking. Women like this don't realize beauty is 10% skin and 90% personality.
I mean, I would say like 50-50.
You want to break up?
I do.
So you have your mind set on this. And this, you sure this is what you want to do?
What's that? What's that?
Leave.
What?
Go ahead.
Excuse me?
If you want to break up, go ahead and leave.
Why are you telling me to leave right now?
You want to break up. You saying I'm cheating on you. Go ahead.
You're not even gonna try to like stay with me or anything like that. You're like giving up so easy, like telling me to just.
I mean,
leave.
I'm telling you the truth. What else am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to get on my knees and beg for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That ain't
I don't
happening.
mean that much to you. I'm not your everything. Like you're not gonna sit here and beg me to stay.
I feel kind of like disrespected in a way because I would never. But if you want to break up and this is how you feel, go. Since you don't trust me.
Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. The woman needs to learn this lesson.
Put the drive back.
See, this is what men have had to come up with to replace modern women. Men would rather
Doing a
live
damn
with
good job of it,
robots
it
than
seems.
with your typical Susan. Such injustice.
Guys, I went on maybe one of the best first dates I have been on in recent years, but maybe ever this weekend. Okay, here's the story. We met on Hinge and we instantly clicked. I mean, it was just immediate banter, immediate conversation. We got deep, we got surface level. We were just really vibing and we weren't messaging for that long. It was probably just a few hours. Eventually he asks me to coffee. I say yes. He sets it up. He asks, what day are you free? What time? Da-da-da. Show up to the coffee shop and he shows up right after me and he walks in and I'm just taken aback. I'm taken aback by his beauty. He is just as gorgeous as his photos, if not even more in person. We meet, we hug. Instantly, we hit it off. Our entire date was 4.5 hours. You guys, we were sitting across from each other with no distractions, no phones, completely locked in, talking the entire time in riveting conversation for 4.5 hours in the corner of this little coffee shop. It was so sweet. He was like, so if you're interested, I would love to see you again. And I was like, yeah, I'm interested. I would love to see you again. So he took my number because we were just previously messaging on the app. So we walked out of the coffee shop, we hugged goodbye, and that was it. After I had
Wait, he didn't even have your number when you guys first started dating? Or that's weird. Just to only just set up a date through the app only and not have their number.
in my car for all of 2 minutes, I got a text from him, and it was because he turned on his car and a song that we were talking about was playing, and so he made a joke about it, and I made a joke back, and then that was it for that interaction. So we went out on Saturday, and it's now Monday. In my book, proper date etiquette is to follow up the next day and say, hey, I had a really great time. Let's set up that second date. But I have not heard from this motherfucker. I told him on the date, I like to be pursued. I like men to lead. I want you to put in the effort. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm available for right now. So I made it clear. So at this point, I haven't heard from him in over a day, and I've decided that I'm going to give
One
it
day?
a solid 48-hour window of time. And if I do not hear from him by the end of today, this man has disqualified himself.
You're telling me that you can have a perfect, unheard of, best ever first date, and you have chemistry, and you have connection. But if that man doesn't follow your unspoken rule of texting you within 24 hours from that first date, he's off the list? Oh my God, do you not see what the problem is here? Because for a woman like this to meet a man like that and you don't want to hang on to that and maybe change your rules, maybe you reach out to him first because he is this amazing person and you have this amazing connection. I'm sorry, if you're not willing to put in just an ounce of effort like that, then that man deserves better. He deserves a woman that is going to be a wife to him. I said what I said.
Sometimes being silent lets you dodge a damn bullet.
Date, and she's already shaming him on the internet. She started out sounding like a princess and finished her story like she was crazy.
Come here. I found it. I found the condom wrapper. I found it. It was here on the counter. Your bag was right there when you got home. I found it and I've known it. I've known it for a long time. Why are you looking at me like that? I fucking caught you this time. You didn't throw the whole wrapper away.
Why would I bring a condom wrapper home?
It must have been in your bag. It fucking fell out. I know it. I felt it for a long time. You're up to no good and there's a fucking condom wrapper. Say something to me. Say something because I'm fucking shaking.
This is not a condom wrapper.
Yes, it is.
This is not a condom wrapper.
It's the condom wrapper. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like freaking out. I'm shaking. I've never been so fucking devastated.
So, can it be that if you're calling it a condom wrapper? Does this look familiar? It's a ramen noodle flavor pack. You know I toss them. You know I don't put the flavoring in the noodles. I take those to work. What the fuck would happen? Think about it. If I'm going to bring a home or a condom wrapper,
This is true.
start with I'm sorry. You?
Notice how she seems disappointed that
No
he's not
sorry
cheating.
at all.
She wanted an excuse to feel less guilty about her potential infidelity.
Are you single or married?
Kind of single.
Kind of single?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I recently broke up with someone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, why?
Because like a few months ago, it was our anniversary. After 1 year, he took me for dinner. It was a nice restaurant, but he just paid for the dinner around like 2,000.
Wait, so let me see if I understand.
Did $2,000 dinner?
You broke up with this man after being with him for a year.
A year.
1 year. Because he took you to a restaurant and only paid $2,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only? What else can you eat? That's more than two. That's a ridiculous amount of money already for two people.
Did he get you anything?
Yeah, just a normal gift around like approximately price was like 5,000.
What the freak?
So a $5,000 gift, $2,000 dinner. That wasn't enough?
No, we have been for 1 year together. I expected more. You know, I'm a woman.
What did you get him?
Me.
See, this is what these dudes be talking about because you're terrible. That's horrible.
Damn, shout outs to her for calling her out.
Notice how she's rating the gifts by price, not the
Right.
item. That says everything you need to know about these entitled human beings.
So, what were you saying about not having fun?
I'm done having fun. I'm done having fun. I had so much fun in my 20s. So much fun with so many men. Too much fun, honestly. I think I, reached the fun limit. But I'm serious about dating. I'm in my 30s. I have a plan. I have a time frame. I have deadlines.
Right.
I want a baby in a year. I just froze my eggs. I want a ring in 9 months, and I want to be married a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So I'm looking for someone who is at that level.
Well, this
is willing to meet me at that level.
For sure. This is our first date, so
Yeah,
I feel
know.
like
That's why I'm being
maybe
crystal clear, because so many men look just like you, have just wasted years of my life, and I'm so sick of it, and I'm not going to let it happen.
Well, I thought you were trying to have fun, so it's
No,
like...
I'm not having fun. I'm done having
Right,
fun.
you're done with fun now, but before...
I had so much fun.
Yeah, that much is
with
clear.
a lot of men,
Yeah, I'm picturing a lot of things
and
right
I
now.
don't need to do it anymore. And
Yeah.
honestly,
It's just so surprising that these women are just so unaware of the things they're saying to men. And just men are just like, I had so much fun with so many men. So you had trains ran on you. Got it.
you're really not my type. My friend told me to go out with you, and because she seems like you're the type that wants to settle down. So
Okay,
normally I don't go for you, but I feel like maybe you're at the same place in your life and my life.
I don't know. Yeah, this might not be...
The level of disrespect in this video is crazy. First of all, she said, I normally don't go for you, but my friend I'm basically doing it for my friend because you seem like the type of settle down. All right, that's not even the worst of it. The worst of it, we're going to break this down segment by segment by segment. The worst of this is when she said that she's had so much fun. First, she said she had so much fun with so many men. Then she said it's so many men that wasted her time. Well, which one is it? Did you have a whole lot of fun or did a lot of guys waste your time? But we already know the answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what she's communicating in so many words, and the only reason that she feels compelled to be this honest with this guy is because he's the guy that she could possibly settle for. Not settle down with, settle for. Think about that for a second. Because everybody got the best of her. And then now she's going to sit here. And these are the type of women that'll come online, that'll make a TikTok account, that'll make an Instagram account, that'll have a YouTube, and they'll be sitting here telling you about how there's no good men, where are all the good men at, why are they over here wasting our time, she's ready to settle down. Meanwhile, what they won't tell you is what happened in their past that prevented them from being able to be with the guy that they're supposed to be with in the first place. So basically, here's the formula for most women. Don't matter if they white, don't matter if they black. This is the formula.
If they didn't want you in their prime, don't
forget about the church part of things. That's usually the final form of feminism.
Pay a premium for them in their decline. After 5 years of marriage, she'll get bored and start having fun with so many men again.
It's a little bit ironic when single mothers are talking about what's on God's heart. Now, I don't mean to be judgmental, as I am certainly not without sin, but it's just a little bit ironic. You know, like if you really cared about God's plan, I think you'd get back with the dad.
Many women find God when Chad and Tyrone are finished with them. I have 2 neighbors like this.
One of the busiest people that I've ever dated, like busiest, most successful people I've ever dated, was the most responsive person. And I always asked him, I was like, why do you respond so quickly to me or anyone? And he said, communication is a form of respect. And if you respect the person, you'll get back to them as soon as you possibly can.
True.
Facts and figures. And he was busy as...
Taking off your sunglasses whilst talking to somebody is also a form of respect.
You will always hear women come out and say, I don't understand why my friend is not getting, good reception from men. She's got a great job. The second she says she's got a great job, I'm always like, they don't care. They don't care about that.
We don't.
It's like a brain dead chip. They don't care what job.
No man has ever said, damn, look at the career on that woman. Also, if their job is so great, why do they still expect men to pay for everything?
This is why I tell men to strive for better. Strive to make more money. Strive so you can make that 100K. Is everybody going to make that 100K? No. But you strive for it and you get close to it. Even if you make 80, 70K and you only made 30K, 40K before, you did better for yourself. You're living a better life. You get to save more money. And yes, you open up your options. That's the biggest thing. Remember, people want the best that they can get. And for a lot of women, money happens to be the forefront. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.